I just beat Pragmata. It made me want to be a better dad, and I'm not even a dad. So instead of ranking like the bosses like I usually do, I think this game is more designed around its levels. So ranking the levels of Pragmata. And last place is the prologue. You miss your boys and then they dip out. I really thought some of these characters were gonna come back, like one dude kind of survives. But no, they actually just kind of dip, and it doesn't seem like you care that much. And number 7 is Sector 5, the experimental Pragmata. Pretty much where Diane is like, not doing too well, and you're gonna save her. They don't even let you return to the section. That's kind of like how quick it is. Number 6 is Sector 1, which is the solar power plant. Again, just like an intro level to the game. The first boss is like pretty fun to redo on the heightened difficulty. It's just too simple for me to really care and put it higher. And number 5 is Sector 6, the Central Port, which is the final area of the game. From a story perspective, obviously you're ready for that fight with 8. And I think that final fight is the best fight in the game. But the actual level is very linear. You're just kind of like opening doors. It felt like they put a lot of filler to make this the final section, and it just feels like it's overly long for the sake of being overly long. And number 4 is Sector 3, the Terra Dome. I think visually and from a creative like level design perspective, it's cool to just like, Earth Day, love these trees, make them grow even though they're not real. It is just a little frustrating to navigate at times. And I think when you're going back to find stuff, you're getting confused where you're going. So visually, very interesting, but I think just like from like running through it, a little annoying. And number 3 is the Hidden Chamber, which is like the post-epilogue little section of game. I think this is some of the best actual combat, because a lot of this game is really just like how great the combat is, and this just like exemplifies and gives you more opportunity to do difficult challenges and everything and explore. Number 2 is Sector 4, the Luna Mines. Just being in space, like to actually change the way movement feels in a level and it not being frustrating is amazing. Being able to float, be in space, that's what it's all about, right? Us leaving Earth and gravitating all around. But it's just so fun where it changes traversal in a way where the puzzles are a little different, how you do some of the platforming is a little different, and obviously just like being outside, the sound effects, it's just a really well-designed level. And number 2 is New York City, baby. Sector 2, the mass production relay. I think this is the biggest like wow moment in the game. It's just such a unique visual design and creative way to kind of give you a city level in a game. But I really like just the scale of the final boss in here. I think this is really when your relationship with Diane is kind of sprucing, and you just finished the tutorial, so it's like the first proper level. It's definitely the most memorable part for me. And then if there's a Section 0, we'll just say the shelter, because the hub, because Dan draws you little pictures, and it's wholesome. And I played tag like 50 times just because I wanted her to have fun.